Hola, ¿qué tal, chicos? Seguimos aquí en el Halo World Championship LatAm Qualifiers 2017 y estoy aquí nada más y nada menos que con Kiki Wolfkill, Head Transmedia Studio de 343 Industries. Hello, Kiki. How do you feel?
Oh my God, I'm so excited to be here. This is amazing. The energy has been great all weekend, and we're very close to the finals.
Yeah, at the moment we're very close. We are having all the action here in front of us. How has it been, all this journey to get and come here in Latin America, especially here in Mexico City? How do you feel in all this journey?
Well, we love all of the fans here in Mexico, and so we love it when we get to come to Mexico City. It's our second time with the Halo World Championship, and it's amazing to watch the teams get better and better, and so we're really excited to have one of these teams go on and compete for $1 million.
Yeah, it's $1 million. And going more into you, how do you feel going through this job? You know, we know you have an amazing story. The fact you went to racing cars passion to video game production, as Halo is. How did all this happen?
Well, a lot of it actually happened at the same time. So I grew up with car racing. My father raced, and so I always grew up with motorsports. And the same time as I started driving, I also started working in video games. And so a lot of my first games were racing games, which was both coincidental and also made sense. And so before I joined Halo, I was the art director for all of our racing games, for our racing game studio, and then started to work on games like Mass Effect and Crackdown and Gears of War, and then joined 343 in 2008.
Oh, so it's you're like complementing both, right?
Yeah, and I was always a Halo fan, and so I came up through the art side, but moved into the executive producer role when I joined 343. Which was so exciting for me because I loved Halo. I'd always played Halo. And so the opportunity to sort of take that and tell the Halo 4 story and build a team to make the next Halo was really a dream come true.
Exactly. I know this is a everyday question, but what's the most challenging part or the most challenging thing doing all these things in your job?
You know, I think the most challenging part is, you know, you have such a passionate fan base, and so you really feel like you always want to give them the right thing, and so that pressure is very strong, but it's also what pushes you forward, right? It is that desire to give our fans a great experience, but then at the same time also bring new people to Halo, right? So figuring out how to make our fans happy and have them excited and do new exciting things for them, and also think about, you know, what's the next generation of Halo look like as well.
Yeah, and we know the next generation, it's more into competitive. How does this happen to 343 to say, okay, we want Halo to go and grow up as an esport?
Well, you know, Halo 2 back in 2004 pioneered esports on console, so it's always been part of our DNA. And I think with Halo 5, we really focused a lot on how do we make this multiplayer really conducive to esports so we can get back into it in the right way. And so we're in our second year of the Halo Championship Series and the Halo World Championship, and to be able to be here with Halo 5 and with the World Championship is amazing, because for us, we want as global a set of teams as possible. The play here all weekend has been amazing, and so we're just excited to and so exciting. The lights are going on and off.
Likes, yeah, it's effect. It's a feeling effect.
Exactly.
And how do you feel with all the results, not only in global, talking global, but focus on Latin America? How do you feel with all these results?
Well, I mean, I think we've seen some amazing play, and I love that we had, you know, mostly teams from Mexico, but also some teams from Colombia, a team from Argentina, and I think actually Aztec, who's playing right now, they have a player from Colombia on the team.
No, Gideon is Argentina, but
Yes. So really having that mix of people, it makes the play more exciting because everyone brings their own style, And so from a spectator point of view, it's really fun to watch all the different people participating. And I would love to see one of your teams up on the World Championship stage.
I think they will, because as you can see, Halo community in Mexico is big, and also the level of the competitors are it's very high. You know, it's like they are very passion, and they are very excited that this is happening again here in Mexico City. What are the results you take? Are you planning to come again or to keep doing it?
Yeah, there's no question we'll come back again. We love being here. This event was bigger than last year's, and next year we want it to be bigger. We want more spectators and more teams playing, and so yeah, well, there's no question we'll be back.
It's a definitely yes. And talking more about national and Latin America leagues that we are running here, how does 343 can support and give them some feedback or help to these leagues that are growing in Mexico and Latin America?
Yeah, I mean, we're, for us, a thriving esport community, whether it's our official events or not, is really important. So, you know, we have a lot of feedback mechanisms with Waypoint and our forums. Talk to us. You know, let us know what you need. Let us know how we can support. You know, we're always happy to have that conversation.
Excellent. We can have a conversation after this. Okay. I'm very excited about your story, about all this growing in 343 and the Halo community, Halo development. What is, or can you tell us an advice to all these people that wants to go through Halo 5 professional player?
Yeah, I mean, it's funny because people don't often realize that being an esports athlete is like being any other kind of athlete. So, you know, when people ask, how do I become a great esports player? You know, practice a lot, practice with people who are going to make you better, right? And people who are better than you. It takes a lot of discipline and a lot of focus. And more than anything, you have to be able to play well with a team. Right, you can have all the skills in the world by yourself, but it really comes down to how 4 people and their coach play together. That's what makes a successful team.
That's what it is. And there's a lot of community that plays PC and not console. Are you planning to make this, integration to play Halo 5? Or are you planning to, do you have it in your mind?
Yeah, we have Halo 5 Forge on PC, but we don't have Halo 5 Guardians per se on PC. Halo Wars 2, the real-time strategy game, we just released on both console and PC. And with that, we're really going to see sort of where the audience energy is to figure out what makes sense from an esports perspective. So we're definitely looking at seeing how are people playing, what kinds of modes are best suited for competitive esports, and we'll build from there.
Excellent. And talking more about personal, how do you feel here in Mexico? It has been 3 days, or how many days have you been here?
I got in on Thursday night, and I came directly from Las Vegas because I had another event there. And I always love coming to Mexico, and I love Mexico City. I do. I've been to Mexico City 3 or 4 times now. I never get enough time here, and I'm usually inside though, somewhere like this. But it's beautiful. The food is amazing, and the people are amazing. Everyone is so kind and generous and happy to share culture, and it's always a delight.
Well, thank you very much, Kiki, for having this interview, and we keep growing, as you say, this Halo community here in Mexico City. Gracias a todos por sintonizarlo. Seguimos aquí en Halo World Championship, el Sunday Championship, right? Today, Sunday Championship.
Yeah,
seguimos.
2 hours.
Yeah. So, thank you y nos vemos.